Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick honestly has done a lot of impressive things over the years. Most notably is obviously what he has done with the GTA franchise to make it into this absolute larger-than-life juggernaut. And in general, he has done a very good job for many years at this point when it comes to growing the company and moving forward in a good direction. He has honestly achieved a lot. But at this point, you kind of have to wonder and guess, is this guy buying into his own lies? Because it honestly seems like it. In the recent months, because of GTA 6, with all the interviews that Strauss Zelnick has done, we're starting to get this picture of someone not completely with us. Someone who is arguably maybe out of touch at this point. And I do think that honestly, nothing encapsulates it better than what he just said in his most recent interview surrounding GTA 6. Now, this is a GTA 6 interview, but the premise, what he's saying, applies to everything. It impacts everyone, and it is maybe you have already heard, but we'll be streaming our games in about 3 years, says Take-Two boss, raising some post-release questions about GTA 6. I'm happy to put a timeline on it. Yes, this guy unironically is saying that we are going to be streaming our games and that is the future. And this is completely insane. On a simple glance, this obviously seems pretty stupid. You have your basic questions of, but what about the people who don't have the internet, and so on and so on and so on. And needless to say, none of this makes sense. The future where we're streaming games and paying another stupid subscription cost for it, which by the way probably is going to be astronomical, because the hardware that they need to buy to make this, the bandwidth and everything that they need to do this is going to be phenomenally high. So it's not obviously going to happen in 3 years. But this is a statement has honestly nothing to do with GTA 6, which is the mind blowing part. And this is what I'm saying. It's slowly started to think that this guy is starting to huff his own parts. And when we get to a position like that, a situation like that, when a CEO who has experienced, well, mine is Borderlands 4, honestly, has experienced just success after success after success, when things start to go poorly, I mean, a lot of things kind of implode at once. And I'm wondering, is this guy at his wits' end, honestly, at this point? Because this statement is completely insane. And this guy is obviously, well, a CEO of a games company. And a games company is technically a technology company. So he's aware. He knows how technology functions more than me, a savage who thinks it's black magic. And no, it's still not ironic. Okay, I don't legitimately believe processors and all of that garbage is just some form of stupid magic. That's not even fun. Oh yes. So let's see what this guy said a little bit more, and then think about what he said. In Takes-Two latest financial report, CEO Strauss Zelnick makes a bold statement about the future of the games industry. As the industry reels from Sony's controversial decision to stop manufacturing physical disc-based games and to pivot to an all-digital future, Zelnick reckons we won't only embrace digital games in the future, but stream our games too. I mean, why does every single big game CEO have these insane dystopian views about the future? Oh, you will own nothing. You're gonna stream everything. Another subscription cost and five more. Everything. The way that we know that this is never gonna work is because even the dumbest people in society, the ones who don't even have never even heard the word fiscal responsibility, understand that having 15 subscription and wasting $200 on it every month is kind of a shit idea and it's not really good. And these people, many CEOs of many companies, are advocating that you double that pay, that you pay even more. And when you make a subscription service, financially, you are completely effed because of one simple reason. Because if you're a private company, you can live with this. But if you're a publicly traded company, number always has to go up. And we have talked about this a lot. And some of you know how simple this situation is. And the situation of the subscription, why it's absolutely devastating and stupid, is there's only two ways to increase money generated from a subscription service. One, increase the pool of people who subscribe to your service. Two, increase prices. And at some point, you are going to be out of people that you can get in them. And then you're going to increase prices. Ask Xbox how that fucking ended up for them. Ask Sony how it's currently ending up for them considering their recent price hike announcement. Ask them. They're not now they're gonna lie and tell you it's all good, but we know it's bad. We know that they are bleeding subscribers, and that this subscriber bleed is bigger than the money that they are actually gaining from the new price point. So this is a disaster. And this guy is not only advocating for a subscription in something that we don't fucking want, but he's talking about streaming games. Even in 3 years, if the technology gets 2 times better, Twitch will still not be profitable. If you know a thing or two about Twitch, you probably have heard the fact that most Twitch streams are not profitable, even though they literally make, I don't know, like 50 plus thousand every month for Twitch themselves through Twitch subscriptions. Yeah, they're still unprofitable. The bandwidth is still too much. They're losing money. And in 3 years, that situation is probably not going to fix itself. The technology is not going to be dead magically just so better. But this is honestly not even concentrating on the problem, the issue that we have here. The issue that we have here in the streaming future is the idea that you're going to get people to actually want to own nothing instead of actually owning their PC. Not owning games, not buying them on Steam, but just paying a Netflix subscription so you can, choose one of 5 different rotating games every single month to stream as you are playing or whatever however it works. It's stupid. No one wants this. This is a product that doesn't have a market because no one wants this. It sounds completely nonsensical. Now, could this work if the whole industry decides to go this direction? Well, yes, probably for a month. Until some company comes out and says, hey, remember what you liked? Well, we're offering it to you now, so congratulations. It's so stupid that these people do it, and honestly, this seems like they're completely out of touch at this point. And we're talking about a guy who, for years, has done a good job. He has milked the players, done everything right. Now, granted, obviously, he's lying in ways that are not legally lying to the shareholders and whatnot to increase their satisfaction, so the stocks go up and and he can feel better about himself. But it really does seem like these people are slowly starting to believe their gruel that they are selling others. It's really awkward. With the advancement of streaming, which we really do believe is around the corner, yes, everything is around the corner. Also, artificial intelligence that's going to replace everyone, surely this time. In terms of having something that's low latency and really works well for consumers, machines that weren't game machines before will become game machines. So again, this all depends on your internet connection. That's one, which is stupid. Second of all, yeah, computers are expensive currently, but the reality is we have kind of plateaued in system requirements for games. You can currently probably buy a 3K PC, and it's gonna last you 5 years, and only then you're gonna need to buy another one, a new one that's better. Maybe, honestly, maybe at this point. And the thing is, you don't even have to buy a new one. Chances are you're going to be able to swap out a piece for, 500 buccarinos, and it's going to last you like 2 or 3 years more. So the life expectancy of a machine that you can upgrade, by definition, is quite high, and this doesn't account for it. Yes, the price to get into it is high, but if you're someone who can't save for for a new gaming PC in a year or two, I mean, you probably have bigger worries in your life than just having a game PC, honestly, at this point. Something's probably sadly going really wrong with your life if you can't even do that. Zelnick said during Take Two's quarterly earnings call this morning. Thanks, Kotaku. No one should thank Kotaku ever. That's just bad business. So, without regard to what's happening in the console business, which is of consequence to us, of course, we see overall install base as partial matter, as practical matter growing materially. Install base is practical matter growing materially. I just need to make sure I read this correctly because I'm pretty sure this is jibber jabber. And if you believe in streaming, we really do. And if you believe in streaming, we really do. And I'm happy to put a timeline on it. Needless to say, I mean, you need to be insane to think that this is going to pass. Will there be a resurgence of Stadia? Yes. And it's going to fail again because no one's going to give a shit. That's what's going to happen. People will always choose permanence instead of subscription if they can. That's just the reality of things. As long as it doesn't feel like you're owning something, people are not going to like it. People are going to choose an alternative. People are going to seek an alternative. And if all these companies choose to go for the impermanent route, someone's just going to take their market share and replace them. It always happens. It always will happen. As long as we have choice, this is an inevitable outcome. So yeah, it does seem like these CEOs are slowly losing their mind because this seems like unironically he believes this. If this was something that actually impacted GTA 6, yeah, I'd assume he's soft lying about it. Office lying through obfuscation, but at least he's lying. But this seems like he's fully bought into this completely delusional idea. Well, whatever. It's his career to ruin. In any case, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Have a nice day. Bye.